Yeah. Fired up. This one's for the drivers.
Out in the shop, late night lights, grease on our hands, chasing lap times. Every turn, every line we find, trying to build that edge you feel when you drive. From the blacktop tracks to the dirt out back, we've been putting in work, yeah, we live like that. Not just fast for a lap, we make it last. So when it counts, you're gone on the gas. We don't guess, we know what it takes. Every set of build from the ground we break. If you want that feel when the car locks in, you're in the right place. Let's go in. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, we're the reason you're leading Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1, take it straight to the front. League nights, open runs, we're the ones you want. Dialed in speed, yeah, we don't miss shots. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Got weekly sets ready to roll. Quality trim sharp, race pace controlled. Builders in the lab, yeah, they stay on it. Every tweak, every change, we gain on it. Need a custom fit, yeah, we do that too. Built to match your style, what you like to do. And it ain't just speed, it's a team right here. We ride together every lap, every gear. Yeah, we test, we tone, we put in the miles. Turn bad weeks into victory smiles. From rookies to pros, we're all about growth. Now fire that motor, let's get to the front. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, we're the reason you're leading Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1, yeah, you know the name. When the pressure's on, we bring the game. From the shop to the track, yeah, we don't stop. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1. Till we build, till we build, till we build, Tier 1 setup shop.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race. This isn't just another online league. And this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This isn't just another sim race.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tier 1 Studios. My name's Pat Wilkinson. Up in the booth, joining me once again is Eric Hudson up in the booth, as well as we rejoin the Dutch's Dirty Dozen here in Chirac. No, wait, Chicago, Illinois, at beautiful Chicagoland Speedway in Joliet, United States. 1.5 mile tri-oval, egg elliptical kind of shape, 69 degrees in the air, 104 degrees on the track, 8-mile-an-hour winds from north-northwest on a dry racing surface. As we welcome Eric Hudson back up to the booth once again out here tonight with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Eric, welcome back. It's always a pleasure.
Man, it feels good to be back tonight. We're in for a good week this week, I do believe. Looks like a lot of cars are here. A lot of the haulers pulled the cars in for the weekend. And getting ready for some really good racing tonight, Pat. I think this track's going to make for some good racing. Some very interesting things are going to probably happen tonight.
Couldn't agree with you more on that. We have a monstrous size field out here tonight. 35 cars will be taking the green flag, or at least 35 cars have set a time. Michael Kurjdalak and David Justin have not yet set a time in the numbers 91 or the number 12 Toyota Camrys out here tonight. We're riding on board with Brian Burchett off of turn 2 down the curved backstretch. I've heard stretching exercises could probably help Chicagoland straighten that out.
Yeah, it's, let's talk about that's what's going to make some interesting times there.
Jump on into the field a little bit here. Let's go on to a new name. I have no idea who this guy is from. Some green and blue flag of Ethan S. Workman out here tonight in the Driven Sunglasses number 8. Believe he is subbing in for somebody. I don't believe we have all that information. My apologies at the moment. If we do, I apologize as well, because I don't have it up at the moment for some reason. But hey, it's fine. We're doing it live.
Nathan Reed is the defending winner at this track, and we seen him try to put it together last week. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Last week also, will any of the tempers from that track and that race bleed over into tonight is a huge question.
That is definitely a great question. We definitely saw some, well, I don't know how to word it properly. We had some words post-race last week, and safe to say that driver is not welcome back into the league anytime soon for some very creative language, let's put it that way.
Yeah, we had a lot of interesting racing last week. Few little tangles that might bleed some action into this race maybe. We'll have to just kind of wait and see.
Definitely going to have to see. We're going to see some different grooves being used out here tonight in Chicago. A couple of cars going down to the bottom of the tri-oval, right on the grass. 84 as we're on board with Nathan Reed now with the number 40 of... He's in here somewhere. Zach Alexa. Zach Alexa with the fastest time so far tonight. 29.77 to beat at the moment, currently in practice with 1.5 minutes to go. Definitely a lot of really good drivers out here tonight, and a monstrous field. David Justin completing 36 cars, gonna be taking the green flag for this race out here tonight. This is going to either be a hell of a race for cautions, or this is going to be one of the greatest races we have ever had here on Tier 1. I am hoping for the latter, but at the same time, it wouldn't be a Chicagoland race without a little bit of chaos.
I think it could definitely be a little bit of both tonight. Maybe one of the best races this season to watch, and also maybe some tangled messes here and there.
Doesn't get any better than this here at Chicagoland Speedway. Before we do go to qualifying, let's go throughout the rest of the information. We do have stage points for the top 10 at the end of the stage. Stage will be at lap 65, coming to 66. After the 10th place car crosses the start-finish line out here tonight at Chicagoland with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Before we go into qualifying, let's see if we can get Nathan Reed in here. Well, he's actually just going back out on track. Let's see who we have. We may have missed our window here slightly because I did start a bit late. Well, that's fine. We'll skip pre-race interview. We'll go with a post-qualifying interview, I think, with somebody, depending on who we can get. As practice comes to a close out here tonight at Chicagoland Speedway, Zach Alexa, Austin Alexa, and David Hara are your top three, 29.77, 29.81, and a 29.86. Some seriously fast times out here tonight at Chicagoland.
Yeah, there's some good race cars out there tonight. We'll have to see who can put it together during here in qualifying and wait and see what happens here.
Let's jump on board with Zach Alexa as we roll just off of pit road in the number 40 Travelers Whiskey Chevrolet. Practice, the top 5 in practice were all Chevrolets. So let's see if that is a trend out here tonight as we start seeing people move to their respective channels for radio communications out here tonight. Zach Alexa just entering turns 3 and 4 now, running the high side. About a lane down from the wall. Very nice line all the way up to the wall, keeping it on the tri-oval. Green flag, green flag, green flag for Zach Alexa. Fumbled over myself there once again, because English is a hard language, despite having spoken it for 24, going on 25 years next April. Off of turn 2, right up against the wall. Down the backstretch we go. Trying to keep that thing straight as he charges into turns 3 and 4. Running it all the way down to the white line. You can see the bumps on the racetrack off of turn 4. And for some reason, my mixed camera decided to go static for a moment. Cross the start-finish line. Zach Alexa, 30-32 to beat at the moment. Let's see if he improves it. Philip Chavez and Hunter Johnson.
Jumps up there with a, S3 comes in with a 30.1.
30.16 time to beat now for Chris Essery at the moment. Still plenty of cars making their way around 40 all the way down to the grass across the start-finish line. Does he improve? No, he doesn't.
No improvement.
Zach Alexa will have to settle for a 30.32 out here tonight. Let's see who else we can get. Let's get Bryson Archer. Just going through turns 3 and 4 now on his opening lap in the number 26. Charging down the backstretch into turn 3, the number 3M26 machine. That is a very classy paint job. I believe that is
beautiful.
Who is that? Greg Biffle throwback. Yes?
Sure about the 3M.
I think Biffle ran the 3M for a little while. Bryson Archer up to 15th, down to 16th as we start seeing more cars go back around. Cole Larson, David Hara, Chris Essery, the top 3 at the moment. Surprising that we're having slower laps in qualifying than we are in practice. Might have been with a little bit of draft assistance.
Yeah.
Across the start-finish line for Bryson Archer. Only good enough for 17th.
Chris Essery's, that 30.170's holding on for Essery. David Hara came in with that 32.15.
Definitely some fast times out here tonight. We jump over to the 77 of Jacob Williams. Down through
Manella out with a 154.
Finish line. Sorry?
Manella just jumped up to 30.154.
Whoa, yes, they did. Joe Manella in the number 18. 30.15 out here tonight. That is a flyer of a lap. Jacob Williams on his second lap now, currently in 8th overall. A lot of good spread out here tonight in overall position. Mason Stevens at the last moment somehow sneaking in here. I didn't see him all night. Welcome, Mason. Good to have you back. Williams across the start-finish line. Does not improve. Jump over to the 88 of Parker Parrish now in the hidden number 88. Across the start-finish line. Only good enough for 23rd at the moment.
Beautiful car, though.
That is a great car. Brought to you in part by our sponsor over here at Hidden, built for the hunt and built to last. Check out Hidden. Our gear is lightweight, durable, and water-resistant, designed to stay quiet in the woods when it matters most. We partnered with Lee Bryce and songwriter Rob Hatch to design it, and our patented camo pattern is built to help you disappear when the moment counts. Check it out now at hidden.com, HIDEN.com. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. We are always grateful for you all tuning in on these beautiful Friday nights here wherever you are around the world. 23 of Chris Hill with a P13 at the moment, bringing it to a stop. Let's go on over to Keith Hume, another very fast driver from last week.
Yeah, he had a pretty good week last week. Burnt the tires up there right at the end. That let Quisenberry kind of slip in there and get that win. Both those guys had a hell of a race last week, though. Both of them driving from the back to the front to the back, from the back to the front a few times, if we remember correctly. So kind of interested to see how he does tonight here at Chicagoland and if he can keep the nose clean.
Currently only good enough for 27th in the number 62 Crying Clown Bourbon. Bourbon? Whiskey?
Yes.
Bourbon?
Yeah.
Bourbon.
Correct.
It was one of the two. All I know is I don't drink that stuff. But Keith Hume in the 62, back off of turn 4, really sliding up those tires, trying to pick up whatever speed he can across the start-finish line. Down in 28th and jumps to 9th. What a run from Keith Hume.
Good run.
30.33. What a run. Almost tying Zach Alexa, the original pole setter. Brian Burchett up to second out of nowhere with a 30.16, tying Chris Essery for the position.
Mason Stevens jumped up there pretty good with 30.2.
Yes, he did. Up to 6th place for Mason Stevens, 54. Slowing it down off of turns 3 and 4 down pit road, tying Chris Essery. Because my timesheet on the screen anyway, on the broadcast side, will only go to the hundredths of a second. Matthew Hill in the number 90 up to 21st. And completely losing it off of turn 1. Destroying that number 90 into the wall.
Ooh, that's a hard
Big
lick.
hit for the 90. Dominic Billings, 89 on the racetrack now. Kyler McCarthy also out on the racetrack. 89 in
What
the
a
Dutch's
turnout
Dirty Dozen
tonight.
machine. A lot of very sharp paint jobs out here tonight.
Yeah, very really nice job tonight. Huge turnout.
Number 89 across the start-finish line for his first lap, up in 8th already. One hell of a run for Dominic Billings. Up to 8th place on the first lap out. Kyler McCarthy up to 13th as well. One heck of a run. Still have a good selection of cars yet to set a time. Slade Wagner, Wesley Tribble, Michael Kurtjulak, Nathan Reed, Dominic Luba, Ethan Workman, and Ryan Apt. Dominic Billings up to pole.
What a run.
Couldn't agree with you more. That was a heck of a lap from Dominic Billings. 30.11, 400ths faster than Joe Manella. What a run. Kyler McCarthy improves up to 9th. Across the start-finish line, bringing it off the bottom of the racetrack. In the MR, number 24. Running a royal purple scheme out here tonight. I do like that. Don't see a lot of purple on race cars anymore.
No, it's a beautiful color. Beautiful color on the car if it's done right. Right lettering. And it really pops.
I actually did a plum crazy Dodge Ram when they first came out with the white accents. Whoa, 02 of Wesley Tribble spinning it out off of pit road.
Oh.
Bringing it to a stop and is going to reset. Try to set an actual time out here tonight.
Cold tires and a little bit hot in the throttle coming out, and you'll do it every time.
3rd or 4th gear tends to be helpful. About half rev on the throttle tends to be helpful for getting off a pit road here with the very, well, it's actually no banking on the apron here. Cannot tell you how many times I got stuck down there and spun out back in the charity series events I used to be doing. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to get back to some of those. Those were really fun. Great crew over there at the Charity Cup Series.
I'm sure. Looks like we
Never
got
won
31
anything, of course,
cars
but-
qualified so far.
Uga Bri in the chat saying, bombed my quali lap so hard. I don't know who you are, my friend. Fuzz Seeley out of nowhere with a 31st place in the number 32 Ford. He did a 30.88. Not too terribly far off the rest of the field here. Once we get into the draft, we'll start seeing some pretty fast cars out here once again. 02 Wesley Tribble cross the start-finish line now. Where does he wind up on that opening lap? Did not count his opening lap, strangely enough. Ethan Workman and Ryan Apt out on the racetrack now. Still on board with a 02 of Wesley Tribble as we continue on in qualifying the 02 Dollar General Chevrolet.
A sharp paint job here tonight.
Sometimes the simplistic paint jobs like these are some of the best ones.
Absolutely.
And that's not saying, oh, it has to be all flashy and everything. It's not cool enough. It's a simple paint job. Flat black, metallic yellow, chrome stripes. Works every
Absolutely.
time. Whoa! Ethan Workman with a 30-second dead. Whoa!
What a burner lap.
Wow! Ryan Apt up to 6th as well on his opener.
Workman
What a run
really
from the
putting-
8.
really
Where did
putting in
that
the
come
work.
from? Holy moly. I believe he did that one lap and just decided, you know what? We're good there. Park it. As the 5 comes across the start-finish line, Ryan Apt holds 6th at the moment. Ethan Workman with a 30-second dead. Where in the hell that came from, I have no idea. One hell of a run for Ethan Workman.
Hard run.
Wow. Still waiting on Slade Wagner, Michael Kurjdalak, Nathan Reed, and Dominic Luba to set a time out of here tonight. They did set times in practice. Everybody except for Michael Kurjdalak. Perhaps
Yeah, maybe
he's
they're
unable to race
maybe they're going to
tonight.
sit back tonight.
Not a bad idea to start towards the tail end of the field. There is plenty of opportunity here at Chicagoland, but it is a very hot racetrack known for the dirty air over the draft ability that you can really get here, especially in these next-gen cars. They just don't drive as nice as the trucks or the ARCA cars do around here. It's not much of a difference in handling, but just how the engine package feels, you can really throw those around a little bit more than you can these next-gen cars, in my opinion.
I have to look back at a sheet and check, but I wonder if a few of these guys maybe got any penalties from last week. That's why they're maybe not qualifying.
That is also true. That is
I think a couple of penalties were handled down.
We'll jump
take
over
a
to
look.
Nathan Reed at the moment while you take a peek at that. Running in the number 84 Mountain Dew machine once again, down in 20... well, hasn't set a time, so the timesheet says he's starting 25th. Right up against the wall off of turn 4. Cross the start-finish line right at the grass. Up to 4th already for Nathan Reed. All the way back up to the high side into turn 1 right against the wall. Again, a lot of just little changes on people's lines is going to be the difference between some serious speed or just having a really bad night out here tonight. 84. Kind of choosing between right down on the white line and just above it. Whether that's just the car moving around that much or he's deliberately doing that as he jumps up to 2nd with a 30.1.
What a run. What a run.
Wow.
know that they posted this last week. Not sure where they put it though.
Oh, that's a good point. I have
Oh,
no
here we
idea
go.
who that
Here
is.
we go. Yeah, we got yeah, it looks like Nathan Reed received an EOL at the start of the next race for some on track behavior, and that's what it says here. So maybe that's why he hasn't qualified yet.
We do have a few substitutions. We have somebody in for Joey Stone. Can't quite figure out who that is. And Matt Hill driving the number 90 out here tonight. As we head into the race, I'm just going to join into the grid so we can get started a little bit quicker here, but I am not racing, don't worry. We take a look at the grid. Ethan Workman, Nathan Reed, Dominic Billings, Joe Manella, Brian Burchett, Chris Essery, Ryan Apt, David Hara, Cole Larson, Mason Stevens down in 10th. Some serious drivers up in the top 10. Hunter Johnson, Kyler McCarthy, Philip Chavez, Wesley Tribble, Zach Alexa, Keith Hume, Jacob Williams, Curtis Salburin? I'm going to go with it. Jordan Warnock, Garrett Zagami, down in 20th. Tom Shacklock, Chris Hill, Tanner Cloudis, Jordan Wagner, Reese Cloudis, Keith Vaughn, Matthew Hill, Rick Waltmeyer, Blaine Rouse, Alex Wilson, Austin Alexa, David Justin, Parker Parrish, Bryson Archer, Fuzz Seeley, Dominic Luba, Slade Wagner, and Michael Kurjdalak down in last. Chris Hill and Michael Kurjdalak, last two cars to join the racetrack out here tonight. This is going to be a fun broadcast and a fun race.
It's a lot of cars.
Yeah, this is going to be huge. Michael Kurjdalak is out of the session, so we are racing here tonight. 37 cars on the track out here tonight at Chicagoland Speedway. As we roll off of the start-finish line, look at this pack of cars. I'm taking
really
a screenshot of that because that might be the new thumbnail to these VODs. I gotta be honest.
Absolutely.
Everybody rolling away clean. Sorry, I know I keep cutting you off.
You are absolutely fine. I think we're doing a little bit better than last week.
Again, I'm still not used to having two folks up in the booth with me, so we're still trying to make it work.
We're going to get there. Trying not to step on you as much as I did last week.
I'm more worried about stepping on you. Don't worry about it. Swuxa in chat saying, sucks Joey can't drive this week. I'm assuming you mean Joey Stone. But hopefully Joey is watching out here tonight. We hope everybody in the chat and at home, wherever you may be, are enjoying the stream so far, as we are about 30 minutes in. Base car rolling through turns 3 and 4. Look at this spread of cars.
Man.
As we roll through turns 3 and 4. We're going to turn off the grid now.
Lights are off.
We're going green. Rolling up into the restart zone we go. Green flag, green flag is in the air. We are racing here at Chicago.
Little small stack up there at the start. Oh, we got some bumping going on back there between the 20 and the 77.
Everybody's
17, I'm sorry.
nicely off turn 2 and down the backstretch we go. 8 of Ethan Workman leading the charge. 84 up the outside on the groove. 89 in the 18. Starting to pick up some time to look at this field of cars. This is awesome. We have a full NASCAR field out here tonight with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, 1 lap of 135 completed. We are racing here at Chicagoland. This is going to be fun.
Absolutely amazing. A little bit of bumping, a lot of give and take going on right now.
A lot of give and take back through turns 3 and 4. I'm a little worried my in-game audio might be overlapping, so apologies for just a quick moment here as I take a second to fix this. You're gonna see my settings here really quick, but I want to make sure that we can be able to be heard out here tonight. That might be good. Yes, I'm all for the Days of Thunder soundtrack going on as Nathan Reed takes the lead down into turns 3 and 4 down the backstretch. Want to make sure my co-host here, Eric Hudson, is able to be heard on the broadcast side of things until I can figure out how to properly split audios here on OBS.
Absolutely.
Nathan Reed, Ethan Workman, Dominic Billings, your top 3. Ryan App, Joe Manella, Chris Essery, Cole Larson, and Brian Burchett. David Hara and Mason Stevens running at your top 10 as we start jumping down into the field to the number 20 of Cole Larson and the number 20 Mountain Dew Machine. RSR number 54 of Brian Burchett, hot on his heels though. Back through the tri-oval we go. Some serious speed starting to happen out here tonight. Nathan Reed up in the front with a 30.34 at the moment. Ryan Apt with the fastest lap so far with a 30.28 down in 4th.
Huge points implications tonight if you think about it. Quisenberry, last week's winner, he's a no-show tonight. He's got a pretty good little lead, and now with him missing tonight's race.
Problem here, sorry to cut you off. 5 Orion Apt going very slowly on the apron off of turns 3 and 4, trying to keep it on the racetrack. Not sure if he's had a problem rolling around the bottom of the racetrack in the number 5 Driven Sunglasses Machine. Trying to wind out to the back of the field. Fuzz Seeley just behind him as he starts picking up some speed at the tail of the field. Hopefully he can get that car back into the race here tonight at Chicagoland. And he's having some kind of radio issues at the moment.
Yeah, he's having some connection issues right now with his radio. And
we'll jump back up into the field here a little bit. Down to Hunter Johnson in the number 48 Valvoline Machine. Very sharp-looking race car. I do like the Valvoline colors on that Chevrolet.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet-looking car.
23 of Chris Hill just ahead of him, one of the faster drivers in the lead. Up 6 from where he started in the hidden Tier 1 setup shop machine through turns 3 and 4. A lot of good cars out here tonight overall. Starting to see a little bit of slipstream action get put into effect here. Still some good racing happening, but everyone trying to get settled in early. Make the moves when it counts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was, absolutely on what you were saying there, and these guys hold it together pretty good right now.
Estimated fuel mileage in these cars for tonight is around 50 laps. Might be able to get up to about 51, 52 in the draft if you run a little bit more conservatively in the mid-pack. Whoa, 48 scraping the doors of the 40. Garrett's 48 and Zach Alexa, Hunter Johnson, and Zach Alexa in the 48 and the 40. Scraping the doors off each other for just a moment there off of turn 2. Got to be a little bit more careful than that. Long race to go here tonight as we go to lap 10 of 135, 10 of 60 in stage number 1. Back through the trial we go. Let's continue on into the field here. Let's go on down to David Justin. Man, we haven't seen in a little while in the number 12. Former broadcasting and Fearless Motorsports teammate of mine. Good buddy. Glad to see he's still around in the number 12.
Yeah, I didn't have a great... I watched his qualifying lap tonight, Pat. Not a great qualifying lap.
But you see serious pace in the race. He's already up 8 places, one of the big movers out here tonight.
Absolutely.
David Justin doing the best he can out here tonight in the number 12 Peace Energy Toyota Camry. 44 of Alex Wilson behind him. Starting to see a lot of new names around here, which is really good, obviously.
Great turnout. A lot of good cars on the track.
Continue on into the field a little bit here. Let's go on down to Slade Wagner, in the number 3 Whoa.
Whoop.
Jordan Warnock,
You got the
caution is out.
caution.
Whoa, we got a car up in the wall. Jordan Warnock in the number 7. Caution is out. Let's jump back and take a look. Oh, no. Did he get turned? What happened here? Oh, he might have...
Take a look. Oh, look like he just got a little.
Yeah, I think he
Was it a
kind of
little net
slid up
code?
into the... Yeah, he slid up into the 40. Doored the 40 a little bit. I don't think that was intentional.
No,
Just got spun around. Got a little bit of net code, I think, from the 45. And just nothing he could do about it. 66 managed to get around him. 16 as well. The 12, too.
hard hit.
Good amount of cars managed to get around him, which is the good thing, but still stuck up on the high side. Off of turn 2 is not a place you really want to be. First caution out here tonight at Chicagoland Speedway. Ethan Workman leading the way still. Nathan Reed back down to second. Chris Essery up to third. Whoop. Not sure if Workman thought pit road was open. Oh, pit road might actually be open as Curtis Saburian in the number 97 goes down pit road. Tanner Cloudis and Matt Hill. Reese Cloudis also down pit road. Jordan Warnock, obviously with damage down pit road this time.
Hit it down there. He took a hard hit to that safer barrier wall, though.
7 of Jordan Warnock with some serious front right damage and on the nose. Hit it pretty square, though, so as long as it looks like it's driving straight, that's the big thing.
Yeah. Making sure he didn't knock any of that toe out.
We also should have a fast repair, so that should definitely help him out, but you really don't want to be using it this early into the race.
No, that's mighty early.
Having been experiencing D and rookie class racing for the past week or so, because I'm trying to get my dirt licenses up, I can safely tell you that is miserable without a fast repair.
Absolutely horrid.
Big crash for Jordan Warnock, just leaving pit road now. Reese Cloudis in the 38, still down pit road, just leaving now. Pace cars, the lights are off. We're going to stack them all back up and get ready to race once again out here tonight. Ethan Workman choosing the inside. Nathan Reed on the outside. Chris Essery, Dominic Billing, Cole Larson, Joe Manella, Brian Burchett, Mason Stevens, David Hera, Keith Hume in the top 10, Kyler McCarthy, Wesley Tribble, Philip Chavez, Chris Hill, Garrett Zagami, Hunter Johnson, Zach Alexa, Keith Vaughn, Tom Shacklock, Jordan Wagner, Jacob Williams, David Justin, Alex Wilson, Bryson Archer, Dominic Luba, Rick Waltmeyer, Parker Parrish, Ryan Apt, Austin Alexa, Blaine Rouse, Slade Wagner making up some serious time. He's up 6 from where he started. Fuzz Seeley, Chris Saburian, Matt Hill, Tanner Cloudis, Jordan Warnock, and Reese Cloudis down in 37th. And that's the whole field.
Still
Again,
a heck of a
English is
field,
hard
man.
for those who speak it. Everybody's still on the lead lap as we get ready to go green once again out here tonight at Chirac. No, Chicagoland. I'm going to make that joke the whole night. Green flag is back in the air. 8 with a beautiful jump. 84 did not get away clean. 18 stacked up right on his bumper with the 89 between them. Charging down into turn 1 and 2 we go. Turns. English. God.
Workman's definitely got the car tonight for sure.
Which is funny because this is a setup league out here tonight at Chicagoland. But hey, works in the end, I guess. Sometimes you just have
some people are just better at certain tracks too. You got guys that are road course guys. You've got guys that are super speedways and intermediates. Me myself, I love a short track. I myself be pretty good on the short tracks.
Nothing wrong with short track at all. It's just definitely not my forte, as the 84 and the 21 dooring each other down the backstretch a little bit there, getting a little bit of hands-on action. Chris Essery and Nathan Reed beat the doors off each other a little bit here, starting to turn up the wick once again as we start settling in almost 20 laps into this race. 89 of Billings watching on in earnest, 29 right there with him. Cole Larson at 20. Jordan Warnock back down pit road.
Yeah, he is back down pit road, man. Still a lot of nose damage.
Doesn't want to sacrifice that fast repair early on. Don't blame him, I gotta be honest. Whole spread of cars. Down the front stretch we go. Let's start jumping down into the field once again. Let's go on down to Garrett Zagami in the number 46 in America's... I can't read that. America's Gunsmith Shop, I believe, number 46, Toyota Camry.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's what it says.
Yeah, it's americasgunsmithshop.com. He's got a...
Okay. Another Tier 1 car, according to the logos on the quarter panels there. Always good to have more folks from the Tier 1 crew in these races.
I'm looking to his inside there, trying to close the gap, slam the door.
Keith Vaughn, I believe he was another really fast driver out last week as well in the number 45. 23 of Chris Hill just ahead of the pair, fighting that 45 on the bottom. A lot of mixed grooves as we were talking about earlier. A couple of cars having some good luck on the midline, a couple of cars having a lot of luck on the bottom at the moment. Not sure what the track temperature currently is. May be able to take a look at some track info. Oop, that's not what I want.
A couple trying to inch up and run that top. I believe that top lane's going to open up for a few of these cars tonight.
As the cars definitely start wearing in, and especially when the fuel load starts lightening, as we're about halfway through the majority of the fuel load, just shy of it anyway. Track temperature is still 106 with almost 10-mile-an-hour winds from the northwest at the moment. Cool in the air itself, so that's definitely helping the performance of these race cars, but you're definitely struggling to keep these tires on the line you're wanting out here tonight with the hot asphalt. We continue on down into the field. Jump on down to Jacob Williams at the moment in number 77 once again. Hot on the heels of the 16 as we roll through turns 3 and 4. 88 and the 97, not too far behind. A couple of cars up into the wall. 97 and the 88 really duking out behind him through the trial where we go. 77 running down the 16 and the 40. 40 starting to run the high side. Might have a little bit more speed there. Definitely having a good run down the backstretch. 77 and the 16 just working off of each other here a little bit more back into turns 3 and 4.
I believe coming out of 3 and 4, there's an initial runoff of some speed there at the bottom, but I do believe that middle groove is kind of holding more of a consistent.
Starting to get some 3 wide action. Sorry to interrupt you. 3 wide off of turn 2. 77, 97, 40. Beautiful racing out here tonight. I just saw the the front quarter of the 97 appear on the 77's screen there. It's like, wait a minute, what's that? 77, whoa, 77 slowing down. Not sure what happened to him. Really slowing down here off of turn 4 through the tri-oval, falling all the way down to 32nd out here tonight. What just happened there?
I have no idea what just happened.
Might have thought he was getting squeezed, tried to get out of that, knowing the bump in turns 3 and 4 is a bit of a car killer out here tonight. It got a lot of folks during practice, or at least got people unsettled out here tonight.
Yeah, he backed it down pretty hard, though.
Still plenty of time in this race. 25 laps completed of 135. 40 laps to go in the stage. We start jumping up back into the field. Let's go on up to Mason Stevens in the number 17, currently in 8th. 17 Coca-Cola Ford Mustang off of turn 4. Trying to reel in some serious speed here. Go ahead.
He's trying to reel Burchett in.
Hume hot on his heels as well. Two very fast cars. Once again, the RSR number 54 of Brian Burchett just ahead of him, about a car and a half, 2 cars in front. 62 Crying Clown Whiskey Toyota Camry about 2-ish. Whoa! 54 sideways! 62 gets into his bumper. What happened there? The bump strikes again. Jordan Wagner off the track. What is going on? What is happening?
Wow.
16 with a save of a lifetime goes down through the grass. Managed to keep it going. Doing a little bit of rallycross with that 16 Toyota Camry. Hey, buddy, it's not a Yaris. Oh, Wagner
Jordan
crashing.
Wagner bends it again.
Still no caution. Jordan Wagner down in 35th. Last car on the lead lap. Warnock and Tanner Cloudis both down at least 1. Warnock down 1. Wagner down 1.
Watch this rejoin. He's going to keep it on.
Back there. Let's jump back over to Jordan Wagner in his little moment. Still trying to save it from the infield.
I think he may be coming down pit road here in just a second.
Lit up the tires and sent it around in the unsponsored number 16 Chevrolet out here tonight. Not the night he wanted as he goes down a lap.
Something may be wrong with that car, Pat. He may be pulling it in to end the night.
Well, he's pulled it down pit road, so hopefully he doesn't have too much of a problem out here tonight. Hopefully he can get that thing back out on the racetrack. We jump back up to the race leader, Ethan Workman. Still about a third of a second up on Chris Essery. Nathan Reed falling down to 3rd at the moment. Just running that car nice and smooth. Working about a lane and a half off the bottom. Running it all the way up to the wall off of turn 2. Keeping it nicely planted out here tonight in the number 8 Driven Sunglasses Chevrolet. One heck of a run out here tonight for him so far as we go through turns 3 and 4. 18 of Joe Manella up to 3rd at the moment. Nathan Reed starting to fall back a little bit. Might have burned up a little bit too much tire too early on this mixed asphalt and concrete surface out here tonight at Chicagoland. I believe it's concrete. It looks like it is.
Manella's got a pretty fast car.
Manella's really picking up some speed here. He is all over the bumper of the 21 in that number 18 Corsair Chevrolet. I believe that is Corsair.
He's pulling in
it is
Essery.
Corsair, NVIDIA, Team Conti. Hey, another Team Conti guy. Good to have you. We have one of their guys in the Wild West League.
Okay, looks like Tanner Cloudis pulled it off, and he is done.
Tanner Cloudis is out of the race as it went straight to Scenic Cam. So I'm assuming he is out. So we have 36 drivers still in the race if Jordan Wagner is on the racetrack. Yes, he is. Jordan Warnock at least a lap up on him. Lane Rouse, the last car on the lead lap in the Vitello's number 71 out here tonight. Not a great run at the moment. He is down a good way from the rest of the field. Parker Parrish, the next car in front of him, in the number 88 Hidden Machine. Off of turn 2, trying to get some speed going out here tonight. Trying to get past the 40 of Zach Alexa, one of the fastest cars in practice. Really starting to struggle out here tonight, the 40 of Zach Alexa. We continue on. 35 of 65.
Yeah, Alexa's gotten to the wall a few times tonight, and maybe the track's giving him a little trouble tonight.
Definitely could be. These cars are not happy on the racetrack, I can assure you of that. Everybody's struggling for grip as we continue on racing out here tonight at Chicagoland. A lot of cars starting to run a little bit higher up on the racetrack as we continue up into the field. Let's go on up to Curtis Sabarian in the number 97. Behind the 66 of Tom Shacklock and the 46 of Garrett Zagami. Dominic Luba and Matt Hill. Slade Wigner behind him. Wegener.
See some good racing.
Something like that.
Good racing with these 4 here with Sourburn.
Definitely so. 66 and the 97 side by side down the front stretch. Tom Shacklock giving the 97 a run for his money down into turns 1 and 2. The snap maker number 66 really putting the pressure on. A lot of good cars and a lot of great racing out here tonight. Whoa! 3 wide down the backstretch.
Hill got into the wall a little bit, scrubbed a little bit of his time. That give him an opportunity. Give Sourburn the opportunity to slip in there.
Curtis Suburian still running down in 18th, right where he started in the number 97 WeatherTech Chevrolet. That is another very simple yet pretty paint job, I gotta be honest. Jumping up a little bit further, let's go on up to Wesley Tribble in the 02 Dollar General Chevrolet. Another very nice paint job out here tonight, as we discussed earlier in the 02 Dollar General machine. Lights starting to fall out here tonight, getting a little bit darker. Will help the track temperature overall a lot out here tonight. Ruku Takahashi, welcome back up to the chat. Always good to see you, buddy. Trying to run down the 24, Kyler McCarthy just ahead of him. David Justin making up some serious pace here. He is the hard charger at the moment. David Justin in the number 12, up 20 positions since the start of the race.
Justin just had some issues with his qualifying. I think he's got a fast car tonight. Those things happen, but smart racing's got him back up here towards the front, and he's sniffing that top 10 as we speak.
He certainly is. He's definitely trying to run down the 27 of Philip Chavez. Blaine Rouse down pit road this time. Philip Chavez a little bit further up the road. Starting to reel him in, though. Pretty well spread field, primarily Chevrolet dominated. Toyotas are definitely second, and then there is a good handful of Mustangs. Tanner Cloudis, Fuzz Seatley, Rick Waltmeyer, Reese Cloudis, and Chris Essery and Mason Stevens are the only Fords in this race out here tonight, and they're doing pretty well, I'd say. Sure, Tanner's, I believe, out at the moment, but Rick and Fuzz working together down in 29th and 30th. Reese down in 26th. We got Mason Stevens in 6th, and Chris Essery fighting for the lead in 2nd, just about a quarter second behind the leader.
Well, look, now you got a good little battle starting to brew here with the 39, or 89, I'm sorry, of Dominic Billings.
Coming up to Dominic now. Billings trying to get past this number 71 of Blaine Rouse. Definitely causing him a little bit of mischief out here tonight in the Portillo's number 71. Chevrolet just ahead of him, up into the wall into turn 1. Dominic Billings really trying to run the bottom of the racetrack here, down into turns 1 and 2. Off a 2 and down the backstretch we go. 54 getting passed by the 71. 71.
71 seems to be a lap car.
Nothing wrong with being a lap car, but you're in the middle of the lead packs here. You really shouldn't be fighting people for going lap down at this point, especially when you are probably at least 1 or 2 down anyway. No offense, just does not help
Rouse
anybody.
is 2 laps down. Jordan Wagner is 2 laps down, and Jordan Warnock is 1 lap down. So, in the case of a big hit in the wall there, is Dominic Billings coming up on top of him now. Or Chet got her back up under him though.
Wesley Tribble with some radio issues. I thought he was going down pit road for a second. Let's go on down to Dominic Luba in the number down in 19. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch we go. The Kenworth number 1. The number 3 Intimidator right on his heels though of Slade Wagner. Tom Shacklock also on the bottom. 3 up into the wall a little bit off of turn 4. Again, we're really seeing some great racing out here tonight.
Absolutely. The one caution so far seems to be everybody's kind of got it back up under them now, and good clean racing.
This is really where you're going to start seeing strategy come into play, though. As we were talking about a little bit earlier, fuel window is right about lap 50. So we come towards lap 48, I believe, 47. Question is, are people going to try and go for the undercut strategy, pit early, and sure, you might not. Whoa, we have a caution.
We have a caution.
For who?
Looking through my replay booth right now.
Jumping over to the caution now. I'm not seeing anything on my screen. Why did we have a caution? There's no smoke. There's no cars in the fence. Michael Kurjdalak isn't in the race. I don't know why.
I go to a blimp here on my end.
What happened?
I'm trying to check right now and see what we had go on here.
Well, this could be the Hail Mary caution for just about everybody out here tonight. We are just shy of lap 50. Top off the tanks. Not have to lose any spots as everybody's coming in.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you know, which stage is going to be, I think, lap 65 tonight. But we got a car staying out. Like possibly
Keith
Warnick
Hume
staying out. Keith Hume.
That's going to be a bold move. As literally everybody but him, Fuzz Seeley staying out as well. Two cars are staying out. Everybody
he's gonna get that
down pit road.
He's going to get that lap back. That's going to bring him back up on the lead lap there, Pat.
Definitely going to help. Bryson Archer leading the way off of pit road. Slade Wagner, Chris Essery, Ethan Workman, Joe Manella, Cole Larson, Mason Stevens, Dominic Billings, Nathan Reed, David Hara, Brian Burchett, David Justin, Kyler McCarthy, Philip Chavez, Curtis Salberin, Keith Vaughn, Wesley Tribble, Ryan App, Matt Hill, Tom Shacklock, Garrett Zagami, Reese Clottis, Austin Alexa, Rick Waltmeyer, Hunter Johnson, Jordan Warnock, Hunter Johnson, Parker Parrish, Alex Wilson, Chris Hill, Jacob Williams, Dominic Luba still down pit road with damage maybe. We jump back out to the rest of the field. Everybody's single file. Keith Hume leading the way out here tonight at Chicagoland. Second caution of the night. Let's see if we can get somebody in here really quick as we see a few more cars come on down. Let's see who we can get here. Hopefully we're not one lap to green. We are one lap to green, so I don't want to pull people in when we're one lap to green.
Like Slade Wagner hung it up tonight. He has pulled the car into the shop.
Very unfortunate to see. Always kind of sucks when you see people pulling out just because they're not in the top of the field. But hopefully they're having a good time out here tonight. Not to go too horrifically off script here, but there is something I do want to bring up. The Core Champions Off-Road Esports League, one of their drivers last week sadly lost his home due to the tornadoes and some of the big storms out west. Adam McAfee, the last winner of the championship race last Saturday night here on Tier 1. They're holding a charity benefit race on YouTube. So hopefully you guys go on and check that out. There is a GoFundMe towards his house, getting some work done to get that fixed. So hopefully all the guys that are done, or hopefully if they're still live when we are done, go on ahead and check them out as the green flag is back in the air. Apologies, but I did want to go over that really quick before we went any further because I remembered that was tonight.
It's some stacking up towards the middle of the field.
Whoa,
there.
17's around. Sorry to cut you off. 84 in the wall.
Oh, Big
17
wreck.
sideways,
Oh,
and we're going to have a
cars.
caution. Straight back in the air. Maybe. We're still green? We're still
It
green.
stays green.
Okay. Wow. Mason Stevens backwards on the backstretch. I am willing to bet he's going to have some words for race control for no caution for that.
Yeah, I am sure he is not happy right now. See the green light for radio comms lighting up on my side.
I'm willing
I don't know
to bet.
what is being said, but it is probably not good. Looks like he was spun off of another car, so there, in theory, there should have been a yellow flag there.
There really should have, but that was poor timing, I guess. Not sure why we did not have a caution there. Mason Stevens still on the lead lap. He is a fast driver, so hopefully he can get that thing rolling fast enough to hopefully not go too horrifically far down. At best luck, though, best case scenario. Whoa! 84 gets sideways into somebody. That was a 20. Sorry. Cole Larson gets up into the wall. A little assistance from the 20 there. Huge hit for the 20. Shoulders are out now.
Yeah, these guys are hammering it down heading into stage, looking for those stage points, pushing the cars a little bit.
Caved-in nose on that number 62 Frying Cloud and Toyota Camry. Almost tempting to go 4 wide for just a second there.
He's got some pretty good damage on the front end there. Definitely going to mess with his, well, say that now, it was reappeared. Some of the damage went away.
Yeah, I think the iRacing servers have been having problems lately because sometimes cars show up with damage, sometimes they don't. It's kind of weird. It's fine.
Good race tonight, though, so far, Matt.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Absolutely. No, you're good, man. I was saying, oh, here we got some good racing. If switch back to Hume there for a minute. That pack right there starting to get a little tight.
Hume still with a lot of damage. Definitely some good racing around him.
Yes.
The 12, the 13, 24, 02, 07, 46, and the 38 all around him. 52, I think that nose damage is just destroying him in the turns because he just has no steering. He is all the way up on the high side. He's just got no grip on the bottom. Whoa! 40 sideways! Caution out that time. No. Coming across the racetrack. Watch out! 40 of Zach Alexa bringing out the caution with a little bit of assistance. That was Mason Stevens. Where are we now? There we go. Let's jump back and take another look. The 3M, I believe that is, who is that? 3M 26. So this is just off of turn 4 here. 40 is way down on the apron here for just a second. Not sure if that's what got him. Yep, that's what got him loose.
Yep.
Flipped the apron on his own. Nothing he could do about it. 26, just nowhere to go. Committed to going low, just nothing he could do about it. Tags the 40 with his quarter panel. 40 locking up the brakes, trying to save it. Sliding on the bottom into the tri-oval. Almost coming straight across the 16's nose. By some miracle, he didn't hit him. Neither did he hit the 44, another sponsorless car. Third caution of the night before stage 1. Now we have a little bit of time. Let's see if we can get somebody in here. Let's get... You know what? Let's get Matt Hill, since he's subbing in for tonight. Matt Hill, this is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson up in the booth. You got us.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back out on the racetrack. I understand you're subbing in for somebody out here tonight.
Yes, sir. Subbing in for Garrett in the 07. So definitely stressful because I know he's really good. So I'm just trying to do him justice.
How's the car feeling for you tonight there?
Car feels pretty good. Pretty stable. Got some damage on the initial start. There was a big stack up, but we got that settled, and we're doing really good now.
Well, hey, you're running pretty well at the moment. You're up 12, one of the hard chargers out here tonight. I think you're 4th position for the hard chargers. But hey, one heck of a race out here tonight. Regardless, you're up in 15th. One heck of a race so far. What's the game plan from this point on?
We're just gonna run our own race. That's about all we can do. Just look for the clean air that we can. Try to stay out of trouble. That's about all we're looking at. Just trying to get the best finish I can. My goal is top 15, which we're in that right now. So definitely happy to be up here.
Well, best of luck to you, Eric. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we go green?
No, Pat, I think I'm good. You guys,
one crazy race.
You have fun tonight, man. Keep it clean.
All right, thank you.
What radio booth were you in, Matt? I forgot already. Spire? Okay. I forget these things. Don't worry.
It's good.
Autism speaks. Anyway.
Workman and Esri, you know, they're still out front right now. Both cars looking really good.
They
handling
definitely
the track
are.
pretty well.
A lot of really good cars putting on a good show out here tonight.
Lights are off on that pace car. We're gonna get a little dash here to 65 for those points.
Top 10 to the stage will be getting points out here tonight. Stage caution will be coming to lap 66 once the 10th place car crosses the start-finish line. Pace car down pit road this time. Everybody's stacked up, ready to race once again. Green flag, green flag, green flag is in the air. 8 away beautifully once again. 18 not letting him have it that easy though. 89 with a bold slide down to the bottom. Across the nose of the 54. Gotta be a little bit more careful than that, my friend. Don't want to run that too hard here tonight. Ethan Workman doing the best he can. His father apparently in the chat. Ethan Workman's father saying hi. Saying he loves John Hunter Nemechek and Natalie Decker out here tonight. Whoa! 8 up into the wall!
Oh.
No, no, no! Losing his front right fender, the front right tire completely off the ground, up into the wall. 8 car completely destroyed. Trying to keep things moving successfully up to the lead. No caution as we continue on the charge for the end of stage 1. Commentators
it is a dash
curse.
for these points right now.
Commentators curse showing up at the worst time for the number 8. As he continues on and down pit road. Not how we want to see anybody's race event out here tonight. The Dutch's Dirty Dozen continue on racing.
Oh, we got
caution is out. Whoa, we got a big one into turn 3. David Justin in the middle of it, 84 sideways. Nathan Reed, a whole slew of cars. 54 turns the 84. Into turn 3, nothing anybody can do about it. David Justin straight into him. 66, nowhere to go either. Big one into turn 3. Let's actually jump back and take another rewind at this, but I believe this might end a stage. 54.
I think this all started with the 84 getting spun first, but I don't know. Looks like he got into the wall a little bit. This 54 tried to squeeze it up under him. Oh, and the 12, Justin caught him with a huge door side hit. 66 hit him in that back quarter panel. A lot of damage to that car. Nathan Reed, the returning winner from this race. That's not good.
Everybody rolling back on down pit road once again out here tonight. 4th caution, I believe. Depending on what we have left, we will probably just call this the stage caution. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Joe Manella, Parker Parrish, Matt Hill, and Reese Cloudis staying out. Jacob Williams staying out. Mason Stevens and Keith Hume as well. whole
would
slew
assume
of
that
cars.
I would assume that, yeah, Workman's going to have to use that fast repair. That right front is broke.
Hopefully he can get back out on the racetrack. He is leaving pit road, but still with a huge amount of damage on that race car. Nope, he's just coming back down pit road.
He's coming in what's probably going to be his fast repair. Yep, there's his fast repair. He's taking right sides. He's taking left sides. Fuel up, and he's out.
Well, he's got plenty of time to get back out there and try to make the magic happen tonight out here tonight at Chicagoland. Brought to you in part by the Dutch's Dirty Dozen here on iRacing and by their sponsor Hidden. Built for the hunt and built to last. Check out Hidden. Our gear is lightweight, durable, and water-resistant, designed to stay quiet in the woods when the moment counts. Check it out now at hidden.com, HIDEN.com. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. Mason Benke saying that this is bad for Ethan and Joey Stone. Yes, unfortunately it is. Not the way anybody wants their race to go, especially out here at Chicagoland. Iconic 1.5-mile oval. Wait a minute, isn't this the track that has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles graphic on the flag stand? I think
I'm not sure. Could be.
Because I remember seeing that in the previous broadcast. I was like, wait a minute. 2012 child came back out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Workman got back out there, but it looks like he's coming in right now at 29th. So a lot of movement he's got to make here.
Yeah, a lot of good cars stuck at the back of the field. Chris Hill back out as well, down in 33rd. Nathan Reed in 32nd. David Justin in 31st. Workman in 27th. Down pit road, marbles flying everywhere. Pace car down pit road this time. Very sharp turn down pit road. 18 leading the way. Green flag back in the air. 88 away, not quite as well as the 18 was. 3 wide down into turn 1.
Oh, there's some bumping going on up there.
NVIDIA Corsair number 18 of Team Conti leading the way. Whoa, 3 wide, getting really tight with each other. 17 and Mason Stevens stuck on the bottom. 07 looking to make it 3 wide again. Doesn't have the speed to do it. Everybody getting racy out here tonight. That will have been the stage talking, I believe. I just love the static cameras off of turn 4. Just the shot of everybody coming at you is just a sight to behold. Roaring thunder out here tonight at Chicagoland Speedway. We start stage number 2, 68 laps to go. Officially halfway out here tonight. Joe Manella, Parker Parrish, Mason Stevens, Matt Hill, Reese Cloudis, Keith Hume, Chris Essery, Jacob Williams, and Philip Chavez. Ryan Apt in 10th. Huge field of cars behind this number 17. Down into turns 1 and 2 we go again. Let's start jumping back into the field. Let's go on to something or someone we haven't been on board with. Let's go on over to Ryan Apt for a little bit. In the number 5. Running a pretty good time out here tonight. In the Driven Sunglasses number 5. Well, we've probably been on board with him. I've just forgotten. It's fine.
He's been running pretty good tonight.
A lot of good cars are finally starting to really show their stuff out here tonight. 77 of Jacob Williams up to 10th, starting to make some time up in the original style of Taco Bell sponsored car, or at least their old colors anyway.
That's a beautiful color. Beautiful scheme.
I'm going to be honest, the first time I saw that, I thought it was a throwback Apple scheme like the Porsches have. You know what I mean? The color palette and kind of how the stripes were kind of similar. And my eyes were like, ooh, Apple. No.
Reese
it's
Cloud's
Taco
running
Bell.
pretty good. Cloud's running 9th right now.
Reese Cloudis number 38 starting to make up some time as well in the Vermeer number 38. 77 right there with him, bouncing off the wall. Gotta be careful there, boys. Start jumping into the field a little bit. Ooh, Mason Stevens with a big radio issue there. He's back in it. Jump on over to the 13 of Austin Alexa in the Liquid Death number 13 Chevrolet. Down in 18. Another hard charger up here tonight. Parker Parrish, I just looked at the timesheet. Parker Parrish in third is up 30 places. Holy moly.
That's amazing.
Wow. This is the best part about mile and a halves. I'm not good at them.
Yeah.
But this is the beauty of it. Everybody has a chance.
Christian Stevens trying to trade out that right there. Looking up under him, can't quite get there.
88 and the 17, really giving a run for each other's money out here tonight. 88 all the way down to the grass. Through the tri-oval, 17 running it nice and high. Off of turns 1 and 2. High side seems to have a bit of a better run through the turn and onto the stretch. But that bottom line definitely has a little bit more speed on the entry. Question is, do you start changing up your strategy a little bit, or do you start trying to keep making things work where you are?
Stevens making it work. He's starting to reel Manella in just a little bit. Big run on him right there.
Sorry about that. 62 all over the bumper of the 88. Off of turn 2. 88 starting to slow down on the bottom. High side might be starting to come to life here. I believe these top few cars also did not take tires, so that is probably some of their issue out here tonight as we start seeing some really good cars start to fall back a little bit. Parker Parrish slowing down a little bit here on the bottom, trying to make it work. But those tires... Whoa! Up into the door of the 21. I just saw the 21 just slide right there. It's like, whoa! Easy, easy, guys.
Just saying hello, just a little playful hello.
97 and a 5 all over the 88's bumper. 88 really starting to slow down here. Dropping back a lot. Those tires are shredded on that number 88 machine. Joe Manella still leading the way. Mason Stevens half a second back and starting to close in off of turn 2. We jump up to the 18. Less than 60 laps to go. Oh, sorry.
Stevens is no, you're good. Stevens has found him a pretty decent line.
Yes, he definitely is. He's also doing a little bit differently than everybody else. He's running high through the turns, and he is staying on the tri-oval, the actual banking on the tri-oval, to help increase, well, probably reduce the wear on the tires just that little bit, rather than running all the way down to the grass, as we have seen, which is allowed at Chicagoland, being a white line rule. White line rule being you can run all the way down the apron if you so choose on these mile and a halves, unlike at Talladega, Atlanta, and other places where you can run through them in qualifying, but you can't run through them.
Oh,
we do have a caution. Not seeing who it's for. Ethan Workman, I just jumped over to him as we're rolling around under caution now. He's already back up to 15th.
He is a fast mover. Car is he's handling the car very
that guy
well.
Put in his race car. I'm not seeing what we're under caution for. Everybody's still out on the racetrack. No one's backwards in the grass. No one's upside down in the catch fence. Fuzz Seeley down pit road. Oh, this might be it. Hang on. Yep, Fuzz Seeley just going slow through the tri-oval and sliding onto the racetrack. That might have just brought out the caution because the game didn't know whether he was wrecked or not.
Yep, Fuzz brought the caution out.
That's fine. And God and everybody's coming on down pit road. Okay, literally everybody is down pit road. Alex Wilson, the only car to stay out.
We're on lap 80 right now. 81. These guys, they'll take one more pit after this.
Let's see who we can get in here. Let's see if we can get Brian Burchett in here. Brian Burchett, this is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson up in the booth. You got us.
Yes, hello.
Welcome up to the booth, my friend. How's it going from your point of view at this point in the race as I try to find you in my timesheet here?
It's going all right. I would really appreciate a long run here, but these cautions have really made it interesting with the pit strategies. So I'm right now we're hoping, or I'm hoping it goes green with a fresh set of tires.
Thinking maybe one more pit in this strategy, Brian. That's what I was figuring you guys would be probably required to make at least one more.
We can make it on tires and fuel here. So if it stays green, we're not coming back in. At least my team isn't. So we'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. I don't care. We're here to have some fun.
Absolutely, Brian. Absolutely. You're running pretty good again tonight. Keeping it pretty clean.
How did that one I got into it, I think with Nathan earlier, was that clean? I couldn't tell if that was my fault or not.
I think it was just a racing deal. We'll let y'all's race control handle that, but y'all raced your butts off tonight. Really, really good runs. Fun to watch again.
Thank you, appreciate it.
We'll drop you back down in your radio booth there. Thanks for joining us really quick up here in the broadcast, and best of luck on these last 50 laps or so.
Thank you.
Ryan Burchett, the number 54 RSR machine out here tonight. Running a heck of a race. Alex Wilson leading the way, Mason Stevens in second, Chris Essery, Philip Chavez, Curtis Suburian, David Hara, Matt Hill, Bryson Archer, Keith Hume. Pace car down pit road this time, rolling up into the restart zone we go. Once again, 44 leading the way. Green flag is in the air. 17, miserable start from the 17 as we get going once again. 44 might have checked up a little too hard there before the restart zone. That might need to be looked into post-race as he is really slow off of turn 2. Those old tires not helping him out at all. So we continue on racing. Chris Essery back up into the lead. Mason Stevens hot on his heels as the 21 continues to pull away off of turn 4. Whoa, we got a big one in the mirror.
Big Rick.
Huge one! Caution straight back out. 6th time tonight. Smoke in the air. We still got records.
Huge.
45 backwards on the front stretch. And that was so big my timesheet lagged.
That was huge.
All right, let's take a
Not
look.
exactly sure what caused it, but
Okay, so I know the 26 is involved. That is the 44. Alex Wilson and the 26 got hooked together here. Let's see if I can get a better vantage point. Let's go on up to far chase. There we go. That'll help us out. Quarter speed. 26 just got stuck 3 wide. Nowhere for him to go. 07 kind of ran him up into the 44. 44 coming back down. Hits the 97. 26 and the... hang on here. Bryson Archer and the 07. 8 car all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack on the left-hand side of your screen. 89. Whole bunch of cars in the grass. 07 and the 26 still sliding backwards. 45 out of nowhere. Keith Vaughn sliding backwards through the grass in the Rockstar number 45. The good thing is they didn't get they managed to not get hit by anybody. That's the good news.
yeah. A Workman is now up to 11th.
The what?
I was saying Workman has worked his way all the way back to 11th right now.
Yes, he has, and I just remembered to turn off my driver details. Ignore that. But yeah, Ethan Workman doing a hell of a job out here tonight. He's back to 11th in the number 8 driven sunglasses machine. This dude's on rails or something. He is just destroying out here tonight.
Looks like we got about 23 viewers tonight on the YouTube page. Want to say thanks to every one of those sitting at home watching this race.
Mason asking to get Ethan in the booth. Where is Ethan? Is a better question. I'm not seeing him. I do not see Ethan in the booth anywhere. So, unfortunately, Mason, the answer to that is going to be no.
No, it doesn't seem to be. It didn't seem to be anywhere we can pull him.
Nope, I don't see him anywhere. But hey, he's still running a hell of a race. He's up in 11th again. Chris Essery, who he's been having so many battles with so far tonight, he's back in the lead. 17 of Mason Stevens right there with him. A lot of guys really found their stride in the race over qualifying. This is what we were seeing in practice, though. These guys know what they're doing in a pack. But once you start putting them solo in the qualifying setup, these cars just overall can be really miserable. We continue on around. Pace car down pit road. Green flag is in the air. 21. Slow away with a bit of a roll through the restart. Caution straight back out. We made it 100 yards, folks. Woohoo!
What in the world
Everybody
happened?
at the tail end of the field slow.
We get a stack up on a bad start.
Yes, we did. 77 with a botch start. 45 completely stopped for a moment there. Well, not completely, but slow enough that the 07 caved his nose in. Jacob Williams with a bad start. Let's jump and take another look. I'm actually going to go to a higher vantage point. We're going to rewind this a little bit more here. Far chase. There we go. So, whole field in front of him. Can't quite make out who that is, but it's just a full-on accordion effect.
Yep.
Can't quite make out who that is, but just everybody stacked up immediately on the restart. 45 nowhere to go, just jacks the 77, sending him down to the apron. 07 not able to slow it down with the 45 in front of him, just plows into the back bumper. Nothing they could do about that.
No, that was just a bad stack up.
Happens. Let's see who we can get in here. Let's try and pull somebody from Eagle this time. Let's get Kyler McCarthy. I haven't been on board with him much tonight. Let's see if we can get him. Kyler McCarthy, this is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson up in the booth. You got us.
Maybe
Kyler
some
McCarthy,
radio
this is
difficulty.
Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson up in the booth. You got us. He is currently muted. Oh.
I made a, if you go to your black boxes in the radio channel, I made an EMS channel if y'all want, if it's easier.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but you're up in the booth, so...
Ooh.
I don't know if he knows he's in the booth.
I'm just going to put him back. That might
I don't
just
think
be
he
better.
knew. Pat, I don't think he knew he was in the booth tonight.
Oh, well, it's fine. Kyler McCarthy up to 11th. Ethan Workman up to 10th in the 200 yards we went. Not even. Let's see if we can get Nathan Reed in here then.
Yeah.
Nathan Reed, this is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson up in the booth. You got us.
I got you, fellas. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much, Nathan. How's it going tonight, man? Some tough luck earlier, we noticed. What's the strategy from here on out?
Yeah, a little bit of tough luck. I still don't know what happened with the 54 there. If I came down or he came up or a mix of the both, but had to use my fast repair there, which I don't love. And then again with the 88, I don't know if I came up, he came down, or a mixture of both, but I had a 6 save and no damage from that, so that probably saved my race right there. We're back in the pack a little bit now, and I'm just going to try to stay alive and see what I can't make of the end of this race here.
Absolutely. Pat, you got anything for him?
Nope, we're gonna let him.
I'm gonna find out. We're gonna
let
see
him
here.
get back into it. Get back out there, buddy, and hope to see you in victory lane as we come out to the end of the 7th caution tonight.
Thank you, fellas. We'll see you.
Thank you, Nate.
Rolling back around through turns 3 and 4, Chris Essery on the point once again. Pace cars, lights are off. Down pit road it goes. Green flag is in the air. Let's see if we can go more than 200 yards this time.
To the outside.
84, yeah, bold move to the outside of Nathan Reed. 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. 8 of Ethan Workman on the in the middle, and the 24 of his own teammate, Kyler McCarthy, on the bottom. 8 down to the bottom of the 46. What a move from the 8.
Whoa.
2 stacks of 3 wide. 8 stuck in the middle of it. Roll off a turn 4. Down across the start-finish line. Whoa, we got a spin!
We got a caution.
12 and somebody. That's the 12 of David Justin. It might be Austin Alexa. Yes, it is. The 12 and the 13 off a turn 4. Caution back out.
Sure what happened here.
All right, so 13's way up high here. Like way, way up high. So let's go on here. He's all the way up against the wall. 12. Okay, 12 just slid up into him. Got a little bit of neck code assistance as well and just got hooked. Nothing malicious, I believe.
Oh, no. No, they just... That arrow, they got pulled together there. There wasn't much they could do.
It is bad timing for the number 12
Yep.
to slide up the racetrack there. Nothing wrong with it, but definitely not a thrilling moment for either driver involved. Let's see who else we can get in here. Scrolling my mouse all the way over here. Let's see if we can get Garrett Zagami up in here. Move booth. Garrett Zagami, this is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson up in the booth. You got us.
I got you. What's up?
Not much. Wanted to pull you up in here for just a minute, see how things are going from your point of view in that beautiful number 46 gunsmith shop machine out here tonight.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the tires safe, not get loose. I still got 2 sets, so I mean, I feel good right now. I'm just trying to take care of the cars.
You're doing a pretty good job of that tonight, Garrett. A lot of good racing around you and with your car, of course. You're right outside the top 10 right now, and I think you got a great strategy, man. We look forward to continuing to watch you have a pretty good race here, man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Appreciate you joining us up in the booth, and hope to see you keep improving out here tonight. You're currently up 9 from where you started.
Yeah, I'm feeling good, so hopefully I can just keep it up.
Best of luck out there. We'll let you get back up into your radio channel, and best of luck out there.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Is that the right place? That is the right place. Okay. That's what I was worried about. He's too far for me to actually like click and drag, so it's like, all right, I have to kind of guess where he went.
Yeah.
All right, this time I'm going to remember to turn off the driver details because I'm a professional. That's what we'll call it. No one? Okay. Chris Essery, Mason Stevens, Ryan Apt, Philip Chavez up to 4th. He's making up some good time too. Chris Suberin, Brian Burchett, Keith Hume, Nathan Reed, Ethan Workman down in your top 10. Nathan Reed. Okay, sorry. I'm watching this all kind of happen. It's like, wait a minute, why are people still moving? We're stacked up together. Stop moving. My feeble little mind cannot comprehend you moving while I'm trying to say your names. Leave me alone. Rolling on back through turns 3 and 4, getting a little bit of interior cam behind the pace car for just a moment.
Be 34 laps to go right here at the, 44, sorry. 40 to 44 laps to go. Big shootout here, I believe.
Green flag back in the air. We are racing once again here at Chicagoland. 40 laps to go. 96 of 135 this time by. Still just turning up the wick more and more. 33 cars still on the lead lap. David Justin, even after that last wreck, still on the lead lap out here tonight in that number 12. We're getting really good racing. Mason Stevens up to the high side into turns 3 and 4 with the 5 of Ryan Apt hot on his heels trying to help him out. 21 into 17 off of turn 4. Beautiful racing from all these guys in the front of the field. Solid top 15, I think, are in this front pack with 39 laps to go. 17 slowly pulling away from the 21 on the bottom.
Good racing going on right now, Pat. These guys are seeing that home stretch coming and trying to get as much position as they can.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Back across the start-finish line, 17 of Mason Stevens, and then the 5 of Ryan Apt up to first and second. 21 down to third, 97, and the 27 hot on their heels. 5 of Apt all the way up on the high side, trying to make some magic happen. Oh, up into the wall. Whoa, across the racetrack. Man,
Workman
oh, here we go.
62.
Smoke in the mirrors. Caution is out.
Workman turned the 62. Not exactly sure if it was on purpose or it was just some hard racing.
Well, let's jump back and take another look. 27, 62 in the 8. This is off of turn 2 here. I'm actually going to jump to far chase once again. 62. I think the 8 just kind of got into him. I don't think... Again, that was just more of a racing incident.
Yeah, I think
sometimes
so
you just
too.
get those bumpers and the fenders and stuff hooked. There's just nothing you can do at that point.
62 absolutely clobbers Nathan's car, though.
A lot of good cars getting torn to hell out here tonight.
Car looks to be crab walking just a little bit.
Take another look at it. 27 kind of checked up in front of him, a little bit off of 2. Straight across the nose, the 18 and the 89 as he slides to his stop in the entry of turn 3. Workman up to 8th. Again, he is really running one hell of a race. Yes, Ethan is driving for Joey Stone out here tonight in the number 8 machine.
I think he found himself a very, very good replacement for tonight, a substitution.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Ethan Workman, you got a spot in the league if you ever want one, I think.
Definitely a good driver.
Let's see who else we can get in here. I don't think we've talked to anybody from... Yeah, let's actually get Keith Vaughn in here, number 45. Keith Vaughn, this is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson up in the booth. You got us.
Oh, yeah, I copy you, man. How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good, man. How's your race going tonight?
Oh, man, I can't stay out of the trunk. Every time it gets something going, it's like something happens. Getting damaged and got to go straight back to the back.
Yeah, it can be Chicagoland could be very unrelenting at times.
Yeah, it can. I'm hoping we could get us a good green flag run, a couple of 10, 15 laps, and get another caution, and maybe that'll help me out a little bit.
Sounds like a pretty good strategy. Pat, you got anything else for him?
Nope. Best of luck out there tonight in that number 45 machine. Hopefully you can start working your way back up into the field a little bit more. No worries out there tonight regardless, though. You're running one hell of a race. Very solid in the midfield. And best of luck out there for the remainder of it.
Roger that. I still got one quick repair remaining also, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's great to hold on to that.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vaughn, number 45, down in 30th as we pull back up to the top of the field. Mason Stevens, Ryan Apps side by side. I'm not sure if Stevens was the leader, but he is on the outside. I do know leader does get choice. The people are asking for Ryan to be pulled into the booth, so we will do that next time if we have him. Pace car's lights are off, ready to go racing once again out here tonight. Through the restart zone we go. Green flag, green flag, green flag is in the air once again. 34 laps to go. Whoa, getting some crossover action immediately into the green flag. 84 across the nose of somebody. That was Nathan Reed in the mid-pack here, down in 8th, up to 7th. Across the nose. Whoa, 3 wide, really tight with the 18 and who was at the 8 for just a moment there. Nothing wrong with being racy, but you can't get this racy this late into the race. Don't want to wreck your cars out. Just get to the white flag. Then it's a demolition derby. Who cares who wrecks?
Don't look now. Workman looks like he's pushed himself up to about 5th right now.
Yeah, he is currently in 5th. Beautiful flyby action. Days of Thunder style sounds as we roll through turns 3 and 4 once again. 5 Orion Apt leading the way at the moment. 84 all the way down to the grass. Couple cars going with them. 3 almost 4 wide off the trial and into turn 1. Ryan Apt leading the way. Curtis Selberin up to 2nd, up 16. One of the hardest chargers out here tonight. Chris Essery, Mason Stevens, Ethan Workman down in 5th. Philip Chavez running a heck of a race out here tonight. He's up in 6th, down to 7th, with Nathan Reed battling it out at the moment. Joe Manella, Cole Larson, and Kyler McCarthy in the top 10. Still rolling out here tonight at Chicagoland. Winding down towards 30 laps to go.
It's going to start getting interesting right here. A couple of these, a lot of these guys still got another set or 2 of tires left. And I'm expecting to see at least one more caution.
I have to agree with you. 97 of Chris Salburian all over the bumper of the number 5. Ryan Apt for the lead here. This is a white-hot battle for the lead. 8 of Ethan Workman, really running that car ragged, trying to make the magic happen. He's back up to 4th. Are we going to see the first to last, the first challenge happen once again out here tonight? 17 all over his bumper down into turn 3. Apologies for cutting you off.
You're good. That's been the story of the last 2 weeks, watching these guys run, a couple of these drivers run from the back to the front.
Some seriously good racing. Ethan Workman up to 4th after being involved in an earlier wreck, bringing him down to about 30th. We continue on racing. Everybody trying to roll through the racetrack here off of turn 1 and 2 down the backstretch. God, English is failing me tonight as we have less than 30 laps to go. Sorry, I'm just reading YouTube chat for a second here. We get Ryan in the booth. We will try to get Ryan in the booth next time we have a caution.
If we have a caution, we'll definitely be glad to pull a couple of people in here and there. We definitely don't want to pull them in during the race.
No, never during the race. I can't tell you the last time someone did that to me. That was when I was actually still racing a Wild West Racing League, when I was back in their truck series. And I got pulled into the booth mid-race, and it's like, I'm a little busy at the moment.
Yeah, it's hard to concentrate when you get jolted from being in one race control area to the next.
Especially when that was actually my that was the closest I came to a broadcasted win. That was my second place finish at Auto Club that day. And I needed to win that race too, and that race is going to haunt me for the remainder of my life, I'm going to tell you. Dies inside. Anyway, Ryan Happ falling to second off of turn 2. Curtis Sauburin fighting him for the lead at the moment, side by side down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. 97 getting a little bit more speed off the bottom. Whoa, big slide for the 97. Smoking the tires a little bit off of turn 4. What a save from the 97. Losing all that momentum though. Down to third he goes. Ethan Workman right on his bumper though. On the quarter, on the door. Down
Workman is looking to the outside.
We are seeing some masterclass racing out here tonight. We still have 32 of the 37 cars still on the lead lap. This is some fantastic racing from the cars beating off the wall. Or banging off the wall, I should say. YouTube TOS. Anyway.
From the rear to the front, it's been some good racing.
Spun a little bit, 97 up into the wall. 17 of Mason Stevens, sorry to say. Oh, we got a spin.
Big spin.
Around,
Big spin, big spin.
Joe Manella getting spun around with the final 25 laps down into the wall. Let's take a quick look at what happened here. That didn't look good for the number 8 of Ethan Workman, in my opinion, from this angle. Let's see from the chase cam a little bit.
He got a little loose and come up the racetrack.
Wow.
Big
Why did
hard
my
hit.
screen go black? Okay.
Mine went black too.
Okay. That was weird.
Manella, I do believe, blinked out for a moment.
That would explain it, but
yep.
The 8, that's a bit... I don't know how to put that. The
I would be curious to see it from...
kept coming.
I would be curious to see exactly what Workman saw from inside of his
That's a good point. I need to go back there. Hang on. That is a very good point.
Because there's a good chance that he didn't even see him.
Let's go to cockpit cam. We'll actually take a good look at what he saw. Keep in mind, I am also on a single screen. He got down on the apron. Okay, he was trying to turn away from it. He was trying to turn away. That's what I was more worried about. Because from the outside point of view, it looked like he just hooked hard right across the racetrack to take out the number 18, but that is not the case. That is the important thing. Actually, now that we are here, let's see if we can get Ryan Apt in here. If I can find him. There he is. Ryan Apt, welcome up to the booth. This is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson.
What's going on, guys?
Not a
Ryan, pretty good race tonight so far. How's everything feeling?
Car feels good. Couldn't get traction off pit road. Lost a spot to the 21 in front of me, but we're doing good. Hopefully we can get back up to the front.
Oh, hey, one heck of a race for you out here so far. You have a few fans out here, apparently. Mason
really?
saying in the YouTube chat that he wanted you to be interviewed up in the booth. So, welcome up to the booth. Currently down in 8th, down 1 from where you started. What's the game plan from this point?
Keep her pinned till the end.
I like that strategy. Run it till
Good
it
luck out
dies.
tonight,
Who gives
Run.
a shit?
Everyone else is running over each other. Might as well keep it going.
Well, I mean, hey, I will give the 8 a little bit of credit there. He was trying to get out of the way. He was
It's all good. All for
turning
fun
left
down
on the
here.
screen, so that is the big thing for me. He wasn't trying to run over anybody.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, honestly. I'm just locked in right now.
Good luck out there, Ryan, man. Look forward to seeing the finish of this race and see where you can put that car at tonight.
Appreciate it.
He went there? Hopefully he went there. I have no idea. Hopefully that's his team. And if it's not, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think he's... Yeah, he muted him definitely. I think I put him in the wrong place. It's fine. Oops.
It's hard to remember where these guys go. All right, the pace car is off.
Green flag, green flag, green flag is in the air once again. Everybody perfectly away this time around. 17 of Mason Stevens with a hell of a launch. 20 laps to go. 84 hot on his heels. 45 of Keith Vaughn out of nowhere as well. Starting to make up some time. A lot of hard chargers. Keith Vaughn, Chris Hill, David Justin, and Austin Alexa up 23, 18, 27, and 25 respectively. Parker Parrish down in 13th, up 20 from where he started. He's making some good time as well. Everybody getting away very well out here tonight. 17 leading the way. 84 out on his heels, though. Not letting him have it that easy.
Keith Vaughn, we pulled him in earlier, and he said that if he could get it back up there, he was going to need a caution.
Doing the best they can to run as hard as they can out here tonight. Keith Vaughn really showing his stuff out here. I was a little worried in the beginning parts of this race where we did see him down in the tail end of the field for the majority of it. But hey, he's doing one hell of a job out here tonight, up to third. Right on the heels of Nathan Reed and Mason Stevens within half a second of the both of them. A little bit of 3 wide action. Whoa, car up into the wall. 4 wide off of turn 2. Gotta get back
Keep
to
it
some of that.
green.
Where are they? Where are they? I promise I'm looking. Where are they? We missed the 4 wide. Are you kidding me? That was beautiful.
Some of the best racing comes from that back to mid. And once again, we're bumping back there again, though.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of bumping and beating on the doors.
Oh, the 30. Oh, the 38 comes in and slams the 40 a few times.
38 on the... Oh, yep, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, big spin. We got a spin. We got a
Whoa,
spin.
we do have a spin. Somebody's around. Caution out. Chris Essery
Essery is around.
on the bottom of the racetrack on the grass. 21, I'm the problem, Ford Mustang.
Well, I hope he wasn't
Let's
the problem.
see. Looks like he might have just gotten loose on his own because I don't see... Yeah, he got loose on his own off of turn 4. 12 was nowhere near him. About quarter car, half a car back. Not sure if the 12 kind of sucked the air off of him off of turn 4. That is a thing that has happened before.
I think the 23 started that, though. I think he come down and they made a little contact. That got the Morgan Walling car loose there.
That's not 26. 46 also went for a bit of a slide off of turn 2. Not sure if he was trying to check up for the caution. But 46 also with a hell of a slide. I think that's the 46. Is that the 46? Wait a minute. Who is that? The Valvoline machine. There you go. No. Are there two 46s? Or am I stupid?
I think the one.
The Valvoline machine.
Okay, we got the 146 of Zagami.
Yes, I'm trying to find out who's who in this here. I'm probably going crazy. It's fine. Dies inside. Anyway. it's Sloppy Joe in the YouTube chat saying 97 was, though. 97 was what? I'm going to need a little bit more context than that, my friend.
We need some context, my friend. Context,
well,
I say.
we can actually get him in here. Let's see what he means. Curtis Suburian. I hope that's how you say your name. Welcome up to the booth. This is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson.
How you doing, boys?
Hey, how about it, man? How's the car feeling tonight?
Pretty good, pretty good. I got some tires. I'm just hoping I can keep it clean last 15 laps.
You got somebody shouting your name out in the live chat on YouTube. It's Sloppy Joe.
Oh, well, hello to Sloppy Joe. I don't know who that is, but all right.
Their message was, 97 was the message. So I'm not sure what that means, but hey, well, at least you're in here. So at least you get to say hi. Oop, Joey Stone in here now.
Yeah.
Hello. Am I on the air?
Yes, you are.
Hey, how we doing?
We have been infiltrated.
I'm doing pretty good, Joe.
That's good. I see my number 8 driven car has driven his way up to the front quite a few times.
Yeah, he's having a good run tonight. Your hired gun.
That's one of my good friends. I know him for quite a few years. We've had lots of good racing together. So when I knew he was the guy to call up for this opportunity. So he's putting on a great show.
No kidding.
He absolutely is. You might need to get him an invite to drive full time.
Oh, I love it, man. He's fast, he's competitive, and even if he gets slammed into the corner by a 97 car, he still works his way back up to the front.
We'll have
That's
to
the
review
context
the
people are
footage later.
missing.
We'll have to review the footage later about that as we come back around to green. Thanks, Joey, for joining us up in the booth, but we do have to get back to work here. As the green flag is back in the air, we are
Green
racing once
flag.
again. 84, a little loose on the restart there. Whoa,
Yeah.
Ryan Apt with a big blank as we get underway. '17 leading the way off a turn. Starting to fade really badly out here tonight. Starting to cool down. Everybody racing down the backstretch. A couple of cars scraping off the wall. Just a little bit. 12 laps to go this time by. Joey Stone
These guys
is
get 'em.
Sloppy Joe, apparently. Didn't know that.
Didn't know that either.
And again, we will make sure to go over everything post-race with all the rest of the crew over here at Dutch's Dirty Dozen. We are always happy to do some good racing, but we're not happy to have to go back and review for penalties. Nobody likes getting handed out a penalty, especially for piss-poor driving. The 8 of Ethan Workman. What is there to say?
All in all, pretty good race tonight, though. You know, a few cautions, a few things that probably could have been avoided, but these guys are really putting on a hell of a show, though. Got the 97 looking up under the 45 of Keith Bond.
Some really good racing out here tonight in the final, coming down to 10 laps to go. Ethan Workman all over the bumper of the 17 of Mason Stevens. This is the white hot battle for the lead. Whoa, we got a car in the grass.
We got a
David
car
Hera
in the grass.
on the apron, still green by some miracle. We are being asked to check in with the 26 next time if we do have another caution.
I hope we don't have another one.
I'm hoping we don't have another. But
green
in case
flag
we do, that
finish
is
here.
Bryson Archer down in 30th. We'll have to see if he is even in the voice channels.
Don't look now. Workman is pulling to the inside of the 17. He is going to close the door here. And back to the front he goes.
The first to last to first challenge, but Mason Stevens not letting him have it that easy, though. Down to the bottom of turns 3 and 4. This is a white-hot battle for the win out here tonight with less than 10 laps to go, 8 laps at the line. Mason Stevens and Ethan Workman side by side. Ethan working that high side, getting a bit of a run off of the tri-oval down into turns 1 and 2. 17 sliding up into him. Whoa! Bit of contact! 17 giving him the good old fender. Not sure if he meant to do that, but that definitely was not a great move from Mason Stevens regardless.
No, he's going to scrub some time there and lose his spot.
Both of them, though. That is... Whew.
Some tough racing tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Tough racing.
Ethan Workman over half a second clear of Nathan Reed. Now Mason Stevens right beside Nathan Reed is falling down to third. Curtis Saburian down to fourth. Ryan Apton fifth. Oh my God, that was a hell of a save from the both of them.
That was a good one.
Off, everybody in the top four up into the wall for a second there off of turn 4. Nothing wrong with that as long as you're not beating the fenders in.
17 looking to the inside of Nathan again. He's going to come up on him just a little bit and make him. Yep, he's a little inadvertently
starting to get a little over aggressive here, in my opinion. The dying 5 laps to go of this race.
He run the 84 up into the fence there. He really didn't have a choice, but Nathan had to either eat the fence hard or let off the gas, and that's what he done. But Mason Stevens still pushing that car pretty hard right now.
Ethan Workman still pulling away up to almost a full second ahead of Mason Stevens. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch we go once again. Running away with this race. Question is, will we go to overtime if there is another caution? If we do have one more, we will be. Light is fully off the racetrack. Everybody getting a little bit of advantage due to the racing surface starting to cool down out here tonight at Chicagoland with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Roll off of turn 2 once again. Ethan Workman in the beautiful blue number 8 driven sunglasses machine, running away with it at the moment. Still pulling away, 0.84 for a second clear. And Mason Stevens up into the wall a little bit, all the way down to the grass. Everybody following in them down through the apron.
Yeah, without a caution here, Pat, I don't know if anybody can really get up there and catch Workman right now.
17 plowing tight up into the wall again, ricocheting off. Mason Stevens really starting to struggle out here tonight. 3 laps to go, coming down towards 2 to go at the line. Perfect line from Ethan Workman, running away with this race out here tonight. 2 laps to go here at Chicagoland. Working that bottom beautifully. All the way down on the white line, just enough to skip past the apron a little bit there, trying not to hit or clip the apron off of turns 1 and 2, doing the same through turns 3 and 4. 32 cars still left on the lead lap as we come back around. White flag is in the air. We are coming back no matter what here at Chicagoland.
One to go, man.
Dominating the field, 1 1/4 seconds clear. It is what? The time just rolled back. Everything just became bright again. Okay. That was weird. Okay. 8 of Ethan Workman.
Workman coming through 3 and 4 right now, man. He is hammered down and going to take the checkered flag for the number 8 of Ethan Workman.
Flag is waiting for Ethan Workman, and he takes it in flying fashion. 1.5 seconds ahead of the 97 of Chris Salburin. Mason Stevens in third. One hell of a race. Nathan Reed, Ryan App, Dominic Billings, Brian Burchett, Cole Larson, David Justin, and Keith Vaughn down your top 10. 8 of Ethan Workman rolling back around through turns 3 and 4. The whole field checking up to go congratulate him. 84 of Nathan Emerson. Give him a little bit of push down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Everybody rolling on down pit road as the 8 rolls up to the start-finish line, ready to burn it out and burn it to the ground. I don't know who that is just at the edge of your screen there, but somebody spun it through the grass on the final lap. 5 Orion App joining him. One hell of a race. Let's see if we can get him in here.
Let's get him up here. Yeah, man. Look, maybe we vote for Joey Stone to just be car owner.
We might have to. Let's actually do that, because he might be able to get in touch with our friend over there. Joey Stone, this is Pat Wilkinson and Eric Hudson up in the booth. You got us.
Oh yeah, I got you. I wasn't expecting to be pulled into the booth, but here we are.
Well,
Yeah,
we
Joey,
we don't see Ethan anywhere in the voice chats, so.
Oh, his name in Discord is Cleveland Ethan.
See if we can find him in there.
Hang on.
I mean, you can have us both in here if you want.
Absolutely.
Well, I didn't know that, so I never pulled him in. Ethan Workman, welcome up to the booth. Congratulations on a fantastic win out here tonight at Chicagoland, doing the Polish victory lap.
Man, I wouldn't have been here without Joey Stone asking me to be his sub driver.
Well, I think we've all. That a great run tonight, man. I think we've all took a vote, and I think Joey's the car owner from here on out.
Hey! I've won in that A card this season before, so hold on a minute.
I was not getting out of this race unless I was gonna win.
A good run tonight,
Only plan was
Great
just
run, man. Yeah, congratulations, great run.
Thank you. I goofed it up earlier in the race, ended up coming back all the way from that.
Yeah, you
caution,
did.
That caution, like right after I goofed it, saved my race because I was on pit road about to take my fast repair, but I was barely on the lead lap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you put it together tonight and had one heck of a race. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to hopefully seeing you back, man. We'd love to see you back on the track again, and maybe you get your own spot. Maybe your car owner can afford to get you one more car.
That's what I plan on getting. Like
I think we can get a second car out there, add like an extra number to it. I think we can make something work.
I think you can afford it now. He's won a race for you now, Joey. So you can put him a car on the track.
Joey.
I'm telling you, man. You know what? He's making my bank account look pretty nice tonight. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty good.
You better skip the McDonald's and take him out for a steak dinner.
Oh, buddy, I don't eat McDonald's anymore anyway. It's Longhorns or bust at that point. So you know what? We'll go get a nice steak. I'll buy him a nice steak. I'll buy him a nice steak dinner. Maybe a pair of Driven sunglasses from Driven.com and maybe a diecast from the pitstop.diecast.com.
There you go. There you go. We love those shameless
plugs.
Go
on ahead and get him custom diecast.
I really like to thank Joey for giving me this opportunity just to drive one race for him, but that is probably not going to be my last start this season.
We sure as hell hope it's not, because that was absolute masterclass.
I'm planning on running more.
I'll make a bold claim right here. I might have brought Ethan, possibly to a full-time driver for next season. I think the rest of the field's going to hate me after this. So
absolutely, I think the field should be.
He's got a spot this season. That was an epic race.
Well, he and I go back. We raced each other on iRacing for quite a few years. We've raced for wins and championships and leagues before. He's one of my biggest pals out there, but he's also one of my biggest competitors too. So just really fortunate he was able to fill in for me today for a very rare missed week for me, and glad it worked out, man, because he looked like me if I had a freaking C4 energy drink and I was all jacked up and just running crazy. He looked great out there, man. That car looked great leading today.
Great job, man.
Yeah, I believe
great
I led the most laps. Ended up, like I said, just great performance out of the car. Once again, thank Joey. Thank Driven on the car. Like to thank all my friends and especially all the Sloppy Nation that ended up watching this stream and watching
there it is
just for them.
Sloppy Nation, oh
and
my
I like
God.
to thank a couple of my buddies as well. But man, I'm definitely gonna grab a gold one after this.
There you go.
You have earned it, my friend. Congratulations on
Hell yeah, dude.
Just absolute demonstrator win out here tonight. 60 laps led, fastest lap, and pole position awards, all for you, my friend. Congratulations. Is there anything else either one of you would like to say before we sign off for the night?
Yeah, I'd just like to say I think I'm tied with my team owner, Joey Stone, and wins.
Way to call out your owner there, boss. Hey,
I think that's pretty accurate. We should probably have
He's
two.
the car owner.
We
He's the
probably should
car
have
owner.
2 wins, but I'm not going to talk about that second one. But yeah,
That's fine. No, he's the car owner.
yeah, I'm the car owner for a week. We're back in the driver's seat next week. But yeah, no, I'll just say shout out to Ethan again. Shout out to my community for supporting Ethan on such short notice to watch the race. Hate missing all the streaming. I've been out of town, but we'll be back on Monday. Get back on the roll, and of course, support the pitstopdiecast.com, support drivensunglasses.com. They're great partners of mine. Use code Sloppy and Sloppy Joe at checkout, and yeah, great partners there, great people, great community, great win. Can't be more happy.
Beat that.
Eric, anything else?
No, man, great job tonight, man. We really do look forward to seeing you back. That was a heck of
This
a
is
race.
not the last of me talking to you guys after the race. That's for
We
dang
certainly
sure.
hope not, my friend. Hopefully your car owner over there, Joey Stone, will slap a number 9 on another race car somewhere along the line here, and we'll have you back up in the booth another time. How's that sound?
That sounds wonderful. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Try to make sure that he gets back to where he needs to be. Let's get Curtis Saburin in here. Curtis Saburin, welcome back up to the booth, my friend, in that number 97 with a fantastic second place finish. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you guys?
Pretty good, man. Watched you have a heck of a race tonight. What do you attribute the good finish to?
I'm just going to say my teammates in RSR. They helped me set up the car. I missed a little bit of the practice, so they helped me get going and set up the car pretty good.
Congratulations on a great finish. Pat, you got anything for him?
No, just absolute great racing from everybody, and especially you out there tonight. Up 16 places from the start. One hell of a result. Up in second place. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off, my friend?
No, just thanks to the league for letting me in, and thanks to my teammates and you guys for doing an awesome job. I appreciate it.
Always appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And hope to see more of you next week. How does that sound?
I wish I could. I'm having eye surgery next week, but I'll be back the following week. So,
well, best of luck to you.
Well, good luck on that, man.
That's always scary stuff.
Yeah, that's probably people saying I was a little aggressive. That's probably.
Well, hey,
probably
put it this way: you're going to have something to watch next Friday night.
That's true. Y'all enjoy and have a good one.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get Mason Stevens in here. We'll call it a night. If I can get him in here. Yes, I can. Mason Stevens, this is Eric Hudson and Pat Wilkinson up the booth. Do you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Mason.
Hey, Mason, good run tonight, man.
Oh, thank you. It was a hard race.
Little bit aggressive there towards the end. Saw you were having a little bit of problem keeping it off the wall. Did you bend the fenders in, break a tire or something towards the end there? Because you were really starting to struggle from our point of view.
No, that last caution, I was when everyone pitted with, I think it was lap 115. There was like 20 to go. I was gonna pit with everyone else, and then something was going on with me talking to someone, or something happened, and I wasn't even really paying attention, so I stayed out. And then just at the end there, my tires were I didn't have enough tire left to keep up with them, so I was pushing as hard as I could, and I eventually just pushed too hard, got in the wall a couple times.
It happens. Good run though tonight, man. Exciting to watch.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully it was a good one.
It definitely was one hell of a race for you and everybody else out there tonight. But apparently, Ethan just had something nobody else seemed to have out there tonight. But that does not take away from one hell of a race and one hell of a run towards the end there you had in that number 17 Ford Mustang. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think I'm good. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, Eric, this has been a perfectly good 2 hours and 15 minutes that we have managed to waste a plethora of people's time with. This is always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks for joining me up in the booth once again here at Tier 1 Studios.
It was a blast, man, as always. Wonderful race tonight. look forward to another great week. You know, I think me and you starting to mesh pretty well together, and it will continue to get better from here on out.
That is always the hope. Thanks for joining me once again out here tonight with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, and hope to be talking to you more next week as we get ready to say goodnight to everybody here on YouTube. Thanks everybody for watching. This has been the Dutch's Dirty Dozen here at Chicagoland Speedway in beautiful upstate Illinois. This broadcast was brought to you in part by Hidden, built for the hunt and built to last. Check out Hidden. Our gear is lightweight, durable, and water-resistant, designed to stay quiet in the woods when it matters most. We partnered with Lee Bryson, songwriter Rob Hatch, to design it, and our patented camo pattern is built to help you disappear when the moment counts. Check it out now at hidden.com, HIDEN.com. This broadcast was also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. Some last-minute rewards we have to award to David Justin for the hard charger out here tonight. 23 positions since the start of the race, finishing out in 9th place. One hell of a run for David Justin with a fantastic finish. Eric, is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
No, Pat, like I said, great night again tonight. Looking forward to next week, and I hope every one of you that were watching tonight has a wonderful night.
You as well. Thanks for joining us once again, folks. We hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more racing action here on Tier 1. We will not be going live tomorrow due to the storms out west and everybody needing a week off from CORE, the Champions Off-Road Esports League. And again, hopefully they are still live over there tonight. I don't remember what the YouTube channel is, so I can't... that and the fact I don't want to promo another channel too hard here in fear of getting sacked. So that's something we don't want to go do. But the race tonight was in benefit of our friend Adam McAfee, who sadly lost his house due to tornadoes and overall storms this past weekend. And hopefully everybody can go turn out or go find the GoFundMe for him and for his family. They desperately need the help. So please, if you can go find it, please go do so. We'll be very happy to see some help for a fellow member of the community. But for right now, until next time, thank you all for watching once again, and goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Yeah. Fired up. This one's for the drivers. Out in the shop, late night lights, grease on our hands, chasing lap times, every turn, every line we find. Trying to build that edge you feel when you drive. From the blacktop tracks to the dirt out back, we've been putting in work, yeah, we live like that. Not just fast for a lap, we make it last. So when it counts, you're gone on the gas. We don't guess, we know what it takes. Every setup built from the ground, we break. If you want that feel when the car locks in, you're in the right place. Let's go win. Yeah, we built for 'em. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, with a reason you're leading Tier 1. Setup shop Tier 1. Take it straight to the front. League nights, open runs, we're the ones you want. Dialed in speed, yeah, we don't miss shots. If you want to win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Got weekly sets ready, ready to roll. Quality trim sharp, race pace control. Builders in the lab, yeah, they stay on it. Every tweak, every change, we gain on it. Need a custom fit, yeah, we do that too. Built to match your style, what you like to do. And it ain't just speed, it's a team right here. We ride together every lap, every gear, yeah, we test, we tune, we put in the miles. Turn bad weeks into victory smiles. From rookies to pros, we're all about growth. Now fire that motor, let's get to the front. Yeah, we built for the win, yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, with 1 setup shop. Yeah, see you in Victor Lane. Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1. Tier 1.